So for articulation, he said you can go all the way around, although I'm not gonna try because it's on a stiff joint. Go up and down, really far, I guess. Down, not so much, but up really far so you can simulate flying poses. And arms can go forward and back, in and out, thanks to these shoulder pads here, which are on hinges, same as this guy here. Rotates the upper part of the bicep, bend at 2 points at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, and goes in and out. And since this will be later released in the Iron Man Armored Avenger line, his hands pop off. Has some articulation here, just below the chest. No waist articulation, which is kind of unfortunate. And legs can go forward and back only this far. Also really unfortunate. Can kind of rotate this part here so you can give more clearance when you want to move his legs in and out. Really nice touch here by Hasbro. Rotates at the upper part, at this part of the thigh, bends at 2 points at the knee, and rotates at the ankles and can go up and down only slightly. So really, this figure has some really decent articulation. Extremis Iron Man doesn't come with any accessories, although it does come with this. It is the right leg of Terax, the build-up figure for this wave, which is really detailed so far. From which I've seen on this figure, really nice detail here. Has some really decent shading on the gray paint. Obviously Hasbro has been amping up their job on these Return of the Marvel Legends figures, and has some double, and this so far this right leg has 2 points at his knees, which is really stiff. I think they're on ratcheting joints, they just don't make the clicking sound. Rotates at the top part of the boot, and legs can go forward and back. Cannot go all the way around, but does have the ankle pivot, which is really nice. Especially could have wished at least Hasbro put a display base for this figure, but I think that's asking too much. So anyway, it's still a good figure. So for scale here, we've got the Extremis Iron Man next to his Marvel Universe counterpart, and the movie Mark 6 Iron Man, and the normal standard sized Mattel 6-inch figures such as this Joker here from the Batman Legacy line. As you can see, standard sized Mattel figures is a little bit taller, just a tad bit taller than the new Marvel Legends Iron Man here, and the Extremis Iron Man Marvel Legends one is a little bit taller than the movie 6-inch Iron Man. And of course, he towers over the 3 3/4 Marvel Universe Extremis Iron Man. So if you're looking for the more definitive version of the Extremis Iron Man in figure form, you should really get this figure, especially if you're the one who collects 6-inch figures more than the 3 3/4 figures. Sure, this is a good figure and has black outlining there, but this is the more definitive figure, as I said, and it is really a must get, especially if you want to have a Terax figure, which is the build-a-figure for this wave. And just a really astounding figure. Has some great sculpt, decent articulation, although doesn't have any accessories. Could have wished he also had extra hands if it weren't for, if not a base, but again, I think that's asking too much. But they put that in the Armored Avengers line for this figure, version of this figure. So could have wished they really put that in, the extra hands on this in the Marvel Legends Extremis Iron Man. So I don't know, but still a really great figure. Has the paint is also good, so it is really a must get. It also has a variant, which is right here, the stealth version variant. I don't really need to get that figure, but I am kind of interested in that, so if I get it, I would surely review it. I would surely review it and show it to you guys and compare this figure to that. So thanks again for watching my review. Stay tuned for more reviews and videos from ESanchezVids. This is me saying goodbye.